Good morning, welcome to week number 5. As you're well aware, this is an 8-week course, so we are actually at the beginning of week number 5, so we're on the downhill. Class is halfway over. Additionally, we recently completed test number 2. As a result, I've gone in and the grade book is up to date for material up to test number 2 as well, including Economic Discussion Boards 1 and Economic Discussion Board 2. So those are two things that hadn't been done that went ahead and got those taken care of for you guys. This week, as we continue on, just one thing I really want to get you to think about right now, because it's very important. Again, you will not pass this class without turning in a research paper. Even if the points dictated you were, you couldn't pass this class, because this is a social science class as well as it's a critical inquiry or critical thinking and intensive writing course. So as a result, a research paper is a mandatory project that we need to have done in here. So as a result, I would encourage you to take some time to go to the to log on to Blackboard and go to the bottom left-hand side of the toolbars and says research paper. And under the research paper, kind of read carefully if you haven't already done so. But also number two, you need to start looking at doing it and completing it. A couple things: your research paper is mandatory. Some things you need: specs. Again, the specs are here. You need at least 10 references. Your book is 1 references, so you need 9 other. Key thing for the references: you need to make sure they're scholarly or peer-reviewed journal articles or books and what have you. We want some good research here. Your topic is going to be economic growth, unemployment, and inflation. Those are the 3 topics you can have. Now, here's a point to that: is you do not have to write a research paper on all 3, but actually what you need to do is you need to pick 1, 2, or you can pick 3 and write on it. I try to be pretty broad about it, but the topics need to be at least economic growth, unemployment, and inflation. Okay. Obviously, with the things going on right now, inflation and economic growth issues right now, unemployment issues, as well as I'm sure the concept of interest rates will come in there somewhere. Although interest rate is not a key, is not the actual big thing you need on your paper. One thing I will say, I'm sure that will be in there, especially if you were to look at the housing market. Some examples of some things you might be able to do. You could possibly take the economic growth, unemployment, inflation rate and compare and contrast between maybe Arizona and another state, or maybe look at it at the local levels, Tucson, Sierra Vista, or what have you. I'm pretty broad as far as that goes. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. So with that being said, I just want you to really look at it. Some other things you need to make sure you analyze, compare, and contrast. Some definitions are there for you just to kind of give you an idea of what's expected. Again, it needs to be a minimum of 8 pages of text. Now keep in mind, I'm not talking about your cover page being page number 1, nor your reference being page number 8. You need 8 pages of text that is the bulk and the body, if you will, of the research paper. So make sure if you get that taken care of. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or also you can call my office phone number 520-417-4794. If you have any other questions, feel free to get a hold of me that way, okay? And that will be the end of week 3. That'll be the end of week 5. So continue to work hard. You guys are doing a good job. Again, just so you guys don't panic, as I always say, I understand the tests are hard. I understand things. It's hard. The tests are hard, but one thing you do need to know: towards the end of the semester, I do go through and curve every test except for the final exam. So test number 1, test number 2, test 3, and 4 will have a little curve on it. However, that doesn't mean to expect the curve to make a great difference in your score. The key is to do as well as you can on the test, and then hopefully at the end of the day, the actual curve will help you put you over the hump. Okay, continue to do your work, your lessons, as well as your economic discussions for this next test. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to get a hold of me. Have a good day.